Good morning, everyone, respected madam, and all my dear friends. A very warm welcome to you all. My name is Vandana Vinod Kundargi, studying in 8th semester, Computer Science and Engineering Department, SG Balakunduri Institute of Technology, Belagavi. Today I am here to tell all about what all I have done in my internship, which was held at Tech Fortune Technologies, Angol, Belagavi for 1 month. So, this Tech Fortune Technology is purely an enterprise software development company which develops various complex softwares. So, this technology, it mainly focuses on various new technologies like blockchain, also web applications, web design, machine learning, deep learning, augmented reality, and so on. The CEO of this company is Mr. Mallikarjun and tech leader Mr. Milind Rao. So it is having various working domains, among them web design, web application, machine learning, developing Android apps, and so on. So let us begin the presentation. I welcome you all. So I have studied the basics of Python programming language. Python language, it was released by its designer Guido van Rossum in the year 1991. The features of Python programming language, it is simple, it is easy to learn in the sense it is having a predefined syntax and it is in English readable format. It is versatile in the sense this Python programming language, it can be used to develop various complex applications from text processing to www browsers, and it is free and open source software. It is a high level programming language, so there is no need to worry about low level management problems relating to memory. It is interactive, it is portable, it can be used or it is going to run in different platforms like Windows, Linux. It is object oriented as well as procedure oriented. So applications of Python programming language, it is used in embedded scripting language wherein you are going to develop, deploy and manage various main frameworks. It is used in 3D softwares. It is also used in web development, image processing and graphic design. Since Python programming language, it is rich in text processing, so this language, it is used in GUI based desktop applications. So coming on to this, data types, there are 14 data types among them numbers, string, list, tuple, dictionary, file and many more. There are 30 reserved words among them and, break, continue, else, print, global and so on. So there are various operators which are similar to other programming languages: arithmetic operator, relational operator, logical operator, bitwise operator, assignment operator. One new operator is special operators. In that, membership operator, that is in and not in. In operator, it returns true if a variable is found in the specified sequence and false otherwise. For example, consider A. In here is an operator. A in numbers returns 1. That is true if A is a member of numbers. The not in operator returns true if a variable is not found in the specified sequence and false otherwise. For example, A not in numbers returns 1 if A is not a member of numbers. Identity operator, that is is operator and is not operator. Is operator, you consider an example, that is if A is an operator here. A is B, it returns true if the ID of A is same as the ID of B. Similarly, is not operator, it returns true if operands or the values on both sides of the operator does not point to the same object, and false. For example, if A is not B, it returns true if the ID of A is not same as the ID of B. So there are various types of machine learning as I have studied. One is the supervised learning. In supervised learning, it takes place under the presence of the teacher. The teacher is going to monitor the data sets wherein it is going to predict the future training data. In unsupervised learning, it takes place under the absence of the teacher. Once the model is given a data set, it finds patterns and relationships if the data set by creating clusters in it. So in reinforcement learning, it is going to learn from its previous mistakes. It enables the agent to learn in an interactive environment by trial and error using feedback from its own actions and expressions. So the task performed here is one of the important algorithm is k nearest neighbor algorithm. Consider class A and class B. Class A is of 5 points and class B is yellow points, which are 5. So a new star, it has to be classified as class A or class B. So we have to calculate the nearest distance from that particular star. So hence k will be equal to 3 since there are 3 closest distance to it. So we have to group them. In this group, majority is yellow points, that is class B, and hence this star will be classified as class B. So this is how the algorithm works. So the types of distance matrix used in KNN algorithm: Euclidean, Minkowski distance, Manhattan, Mahalanobis distance, cosine distance, and so on. So related to this, there is a project. K nearest neighbor for diabetes patient classification. Here we have to predict whether in the given training data whether the patient is a diabetic or not. So we need to import some of the standard files or some of the standard libraries. We have to read the CSV file by making use of .read CSV. If the dataset head has been executed, we get only the first 5 rows. Among them, the dependent variables and the independent variables are as follows. The independent variables are pregnancies, glucose, blood pressure, skin thickness, insulin, BMI, that is body mass index, diabetes, pedigree function, age. So the dependent variable is the outcome. It is going to predict whether the patient is diabetic or not. So all these independent variables, they are all assigned to a variable 0 not accepted. We have to scan through those columns. We have to split the data set so that we can get the training as we are going to get here the dependent and independent variable. So we have to train, test the dependent and independent variables. We have to perform this feature scaling. So we have to define the model by making use of the function k-neighbors classifier. We have to fit the model for the training data. We have to predict. We have to evaluate the model so that we are going to get the confusion matrix. So the confusion matrix obtained is so on, that is 86, 21, 16, 31. So we have to obtain the accuracy score. To get this accuracy score, that is 0.75. So let us play. I have learned an extra activity, that is guessing the number by making use of Python code. Here, this is the code for it. So as soon as we execute it, guess a number from 1 to 100. Suppose I have guessed the number, that is 66. Guess it is too high. 55. Guess too high. 44. Guess it is also too high. 33. Too high. 20. Too high. 10. Too low. 15, I have guessed it. It is too high. 12, I have guessed the number. That is too low. So 14, that is I have won the game. That is the number guessed is correct. So this was one activity I have performed. So the next part is the outcome, that is I have got a thorough knowledge about Python programming language, and also I've learned about various techniques of machine learning. KNN is one of the best, most effective artificial intelligence and machine learning algorithm that is widely used for diagnostic purpose, and here are some of the references. Thank you, madam. Thank you, one and all.